Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Nate the Hoof Guy. You know, even after all these years, there are still times when I find things that even surprise me. In this case, this is one of them. Now we can move on to the knife work, and we'll see what we find. Well, there's a whole bunch of little rocks packed in there. Is that out of the ordinary? Not really. How many of you think it has something to do with this little red spot here? Nope, not that either. One of the questions I get frequently is, how do you tell natural hoof color from separation? You see this hoof color here? This is natural. It's in all of the layers of hoof. As we slide down to the area we're working on, see how that hoof is white, but up behind that is that dark coloration? That's how we know we've got separation and that there's a pocket behind that, and that's what we need to go after now. Now you might be wondering why I'm dishing out above that mark. Why not below it? It's because these things always originate from above where that mark in the sole is, just from the way that that hoof grows over time. I know that that lesion is ultimately going to be higher. That's where I'm going to work it out. And as we get this notched out, you'll see that's exactly where that lesion is hiding. Are you still doubting me at this point? Well, we're about to get there. It's time to go after this, expand on this, find where this lesion is, and explain exactly what's going on. The part that was surprising to me is the appearance of this corium when I get in there. You're going to notice it's not the right color. That's the concerning part for me. Whenever I see that, I know that these are going to take multiple visits to get to heal, because we need an extra step in there. The first one being to get that corium to slough off that outer layer. You can see how it's gray, discolored. That's not healthy corium. We want nice pink corium. So when I ultimately treat this at the end, that salicylic acid is going to help remove some of that gray coloration to it. We're going to get some nice healthy corium. But when I come back in a couple of weeks, this is likely not going to be covered over like you usually see, because that corium is not healthy. It takes time to get that corium back in the right shape to be able to produce the hoof horn that we need to cover that area up. So likely we'll see a minor shrinkage of this lesion, might be starting to see some horn production around the edges, but I would bet in a couple of weeks we're still going to have an open area in the middle that we're going to need to treat once again. The chlorhexidine is going to do a good job cleaning this area out and killing the bacteria on the surface, but the real workhorse here is going to be the salicylic acid. That's going to exfoliate some of that damaged corium away and ultimately give us the conditions we need to get this all healed up nicely.